Cam Little out for the opening from Seattle. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start, will have a massive impact on how things play out.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Love from the gun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan and a haul in a heck of a souvenir. A second down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now there's Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Whoops, knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
2nd and 10, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll go with a design keeper. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Love now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Love. This is hauled in by Otton on the right side. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action, Love. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their early lead to 9. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Darnold. Behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
Broncos first down. A gain of 14.
Right back to Pacheco. Have him gain up a handful there. Play made by Deron Payne.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air with Love. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up on first and 10.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. It's Pacheco again. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Trying the left side with Stevenson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. All right, here we go. Second down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
And it's third down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Oops, knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mason gets it from the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Running behind center with Camara. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Breaks through and breaks away. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing
2.
now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The Seahawks first down.
They'll give it to Mason. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game in the first half.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6.
Broncos 13. Seahawks 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. LeJohntay Wester to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. It's caught. This is Ryan McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Love now off the play action. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they get this down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Broncos.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throw right side, finds Bash. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
3rd and 2. Love to throw. He finds Golden. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Broncos.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Love. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Stevenson has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points.
Seahawks 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Darnold. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Love now on 1st and 10. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
5-yard gain on the play.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
5-yard gain on the play.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That's incomplete left side. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Love to throw again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again. Love. This is hauled in by on the right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now Darnold on to play action. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Setting up the screen. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently Little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punt team on the field. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Denver set to take the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Play fake, it's Love. He's caught out right by Golden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. Give him about 3 on that first down carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
The 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Pacheco gets it from McGough. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Love from the gun. That finds Besh, complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He dodged the tackle. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Give left side to Mason. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Mason on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Darnold. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Mason will try this one at the gut. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 41.
Play fake, Darnold. That's Evans making the catch outright. He works it down to the 37. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 20.
And again, it's Darnold. That's him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Ball carrier. He's brought down by Shaq.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 8.
Another run for Mason. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back now, pressure coming. And be caught by his back. Kamara. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point.
Flying forward on the ground. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now. Down 15.
Seahawks 15.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Now Love on the play fake. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Love out of the shotgun. McConkey's got it again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6.
Here he is on third and short. Pacheco hauls it in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Seahawks offense running out now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold finds him over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks.
First down, it's Mason. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Darnold. Got Evans. It's complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Broncos' 47.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down.
The give to Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Gets the football outside. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Little knocks it through. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We give to Pacheco to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To the air with Love. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Love now on 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Love. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And a defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Brings it in at the 12. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
You know, Kate, you'll find
line.
teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage with a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Like Evans. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for CD.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down.
Throw here, third down. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He puts it back to the 20. The Broncos are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Play fake, it's Love. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is Mason. Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Jennings. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Second and goal, here comes the option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks trim the deficit down to 5.
25.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Wester on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Man in motion here. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Looking to throw. That finds Mesh, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Once more, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Broncos leading by 5. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawing up for it. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Of the National Football League.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, here's Miles Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And head get it out with him. There he is, their first-round pick at quarterback in his first career NFL starts.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. To his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field, and now we finally get to see what he can do on it.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. The third down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the Oakland, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. One play action, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. 1st down, play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
A gain of 68 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 68 yards. And the Jets first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal.
Chubb. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Jets take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Harvey gets it on the counter. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
First down.
Williams to throw. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
10 more yards. That's another Patriots.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Josh Oliver, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots.
Williams on the play action. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And off to Chubb to start the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll work against the blitz. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Williams on first down. That's cut in stride by Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Gets it running the sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage, and that time, the defense got the job done.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you're giving your opponent that opportunity.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
46-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. second quarter of play, it's Jets football. They've got 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. On target to Royals. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Looking to throw here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's a throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The New England offense running out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Working from the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
For a Patriots 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On play action, here's Williams. Gets this one to Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 8. And the Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
There defensively.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. Now Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Again, it's Williams. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. The Jets and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Jets 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the
RB
27.
once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Running right side by Royals. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
13 yards up the
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Jets. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
They give inside to Chubb. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing off the play fake.
At the Patriots.
Complete out to the right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And 4. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jets.
Trying an option here, play to the left. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Pass play coming here. Connects on the crosser. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To throw, Williams finds the in route complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Williams hit, that ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
They're throwing it.
2nd and 4.
Setting up the screen. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jets.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing it again here. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Patriots 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Williams on 1st down. Finds a man right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Williams. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Williams sent a pass. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the 2nd half. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw by Williams. It's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Holding offense.
The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut out left. He's going to have this one down to the 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. To the air yet again, Williams hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season training staff out to work on him. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Moore finds his back, Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That's there to tack on the extra point. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that with a 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
The coverage by Jaquan.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 14.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Chubb. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds the in route complete. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
Brings up 3rd and less than a
He
yard.
tries to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Jets. First down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. This time looking to throw. Complete to Chubb. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Jump off caught by his back. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jets' 49-yard line.
With the gun and give to Hill. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, obviously without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
18 more yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Harvey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. He loses the football! Scooped up by the Patriots! Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 1st down.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. 4th quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. But now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Jump running out of the gun. Trucks a defender. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, New York.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has room into the secondary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Giving this to Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. At the 21.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
That one fired in there. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. 1st down, play action. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. To the air on 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
Patriots 20.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with a big sack.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete.
Williams to throw. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. That's got to come back. Williams with third and long. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's a gain.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. McKinney, massive hits. The ball's out. And it looks like it is Patriots football. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Harvey headed right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To throw is Williams. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, Williams to throw. Another one to Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Hill now from the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Offense to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. All passes into the arms of Jair Alexander. Intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Aaron Glenn sending his Jets out for another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Patriots running their offense out there. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. To throw, Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Second down pass play coming. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Jets looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's cut and tried by Addison. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. Working quickly here.
A 49-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Jets with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.